welcome to the Beauty Know-It-All. It's Beauty Ed's empties time. What that means is what's at the bottom of my bin, which I'm always really honest about because I think I get sent so many free products. I've always been really transparent about the fact that my main job is that I work for Hello and I'm the health and beauty editor, so people send me things the whole time. And I write about things with the thought in mind of what would my readers like. So what my readers like might be completely different to what I might like. You know, I would never rock a blue mascara, but some of my readers might. You know, I haven't got enough hair to do a big thick chunky braid, but some of my readers have. So what I actually end up taking home and testing and trying and writing about are one thing, but what actually ends up on my bathroom shelf that I use to the very last drop is a completely different thing. And these are the products that I have used to the very last drop, one of which I've just found out is being discontinued, and I'm going to start a campaign now to get it back. But I'm going to start with a serum I've just finished. It's Environ Sequence 4. Now, I am a huge fan of Environ. They are a salon-only product. They are vitamin A based, but they are retinol palmitate. So it's a precursor, so it's not that irritating. You know, it took me about 8 months to get up to this level. And then I met the founder, who's a complete sweetheart. He is a leading South African skin cancer expert who believes that vitamin A is what all skins need to become healthy. And he said to me, oh, for God's sake, maybe you'll be fine, you know, just use the 4 straight away. It doesn't come any stronger than this, and I love it. And I will definitely be using it again. I have skin like an old handbag. It's not particularly sensitive, but I really, really love this range of products. And this is basically as high as you can go, which is Sequence 4. That you go to a salon and you get matched, and then you work your way up 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm really impatient. I'm like one of those people that tries a home laser and sticks it in and wraps it up and zaps himself. But that's my job to do that on your behalf. I've never had any problems with it. I really love this. And it's empty. I've got to see if the founder will come over. His name is Dr. Des Fernandez. You should Google him and look at his work, because the work he does on skin cancer in South Africa, where obviously a lot of white people have emigrated and have lived there and have grown up there, and they're like 4th, 5th generation. Their skin is not prepared for the South African sun. So like in Australia, the rates of skin cancer are through the roof. He's an amazing doctor, and I really like this range. Let's talk about something really unglamorous, shall we? I suffer from unbelievably bad dandruff. I have my whole life. It's hormone related. I think it's also partly hair dye related, because now I have to dye my roots really frequently because I've been going grey since I was 28. Thank you. And I always have, I pretty much have a reaction. If I take my hair's quite light at the moment, but if I take my roots darker, I will have a reaction to the dye. And it's not an allergic reaction as in I'm well, because I've been patch tested, but my scalp just sheds afterwards. It's just like that. Oh, not very happy about that. I'm just going to get rid of it. And then I just kind of, 2 days later it's gone. But if I work out and I don't wash my hair really frequently, and it gets a little bit hot, and I try not to wash my hair too often because it's that greasy roots dry ends thing, and it's coloured and it's triple processed, and if I don't wash it really frequently, and by that I mean 3 times a week, and I've got girlfriends I've gone on holiday with who've got that thick curly hair and they don't wash their hair the entire time of the holiday and their scalp's still healthy, my scalp will literally rebel and peel off. I don't know if you know, but it's a very unglamorous subject, but basically it's caused by a yeast that grows and lives on everybody's skin, everybody's scalp. It's, you know, it's in your ears and on your feet and under your fingernails and all that. But if you've got a sensitivity, if your skin has a sensitivity to the byproduct of the yeast, which lives on everybody's skin, which is basically their urine and feces, how disgusting is this? Then your skin reacts by speeding up its skin cell turnover and shedding the skin cells. And that is the only thing I've ever used that really works on me. That is Nizoral, and it is an ex-prescription product. It's 20 milligram per gram of an antifungal called Ketoconazole. Now, it's brilliant. I only need to use it once a week. I need to remember to use it once a week, because I don't have dandruff the whole time. It happens probably about once a month when I forget to use that, and I need to use it preventatively. And the problem with using beauty products preventatively is you forget to use them. Ketoconazole is related to miconazole and clotrimazole. They're all antifungal drugs. It's absolutely brilliant. Works on your scalp. I try to sort of leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes, rinse it out. I just need to remember to use it preventatively. There's only one thing wrong with it. It's a useless shampoo. So it strips the hell out of the ends of your hair, which is where this comes in handy. I am technically in mourning. This is the greatest conditioner of all time. This is Kerastars Age Recharge, and it's been discontinued. And I only blogged about it a little while ago. It's the most beautiful, lightweight gel mousse conditioner for damaged hair. If you have hair like mine and you see it anywhere, on the grey market, on a website, pick it up, buy it, I'll pay for it, send it to me. It's the greatest conditioner I have ever used. It's a mask, it's lightweight, I could put it on from here to here, it wouldn't weigh my hair down. It adds shine, it detangles, and I suspect that the only reason it's been discontinued is because it's called Age Recharge, or as they say in France, Age Recharge. Whereas if it said, I don't know, glossy gorgeousness for dry, damaged hair, I'm not in the business of naming products, it would have sold amazingly. It's one of those products that is just such a cult favourite and is being discontinued, and I do like some of the Shampoo stuff actually and some of the Redken stuff as well, but that's my last one and I'm technically in mourning. Paula's Resist Intensive Repair Cream I have also used to the last drop, and it's for dry and very dry skin, which is interesting because that's not something I have, but I was using it as a night cream. Basically, you know how late our summer came, so we basically had a completely rubbish spring and early summer. So I carried on treating my skin like it was the winter, which is the only time I would use. It's not that rich a cream. I mean, I don't think I can get anything out of it. Oh, I can a little bit out of it. Oh, that's good. It's going back on my shelf. I thought I'd finished that. So it's not really a very rich cream. Oh, such a great product. It smells of retinol. I can't explain what that smell is, but you know when a product has retinol in. Paula's Choice don't send their products, which is why I love them. My God, I tried to use that the other day and there was nothing in it. I wonder if it sort of slowly pumped its way up. You can never tell with these packagings. But the whole reason it's in that packaging is because retinol needs to be kept air-free and light-free. And if you see a product and it's anti-aging and it's an open tub, or it's exposed to the air, or exposed to water, or exposed to your fingers, it's going to oxidise. All serious anti-aging should come in packaging like that. Anyway, it's not that heavy. I used it at night. I loved it. I think it kept my skin going all through the winter and the horrible damp spring. And look, it is really lightweight, even though it's for dry skin. You know, I keep saying I love this range, but dry skin does not have to have really heavy occlusive creams. I feel that tingling on the back of my hands. Oh, I love a tingly skin product. I couldn't recommend it highly enough. Probably not over the summer, but invest in it in September when you've come back off holiday and you've damaged your skin and you've been in the sun and it's got a bit rough and maybe a bit pigmented. This is the range you want to invest in. I really like that product. And finally, I'm going to recommend a product here that I just think is fun. I interviewed Sonia Dakar, who is one of LA's hottest facialists. She does this apple stem facial that Gwyneth Paltrow has. And she treats everybody in the run-up to the Oscars. And I went and I interviewed her, and she's got this amazingly gorgeous, thick Hungarian accent. And I was just introduced to her products, which are available on Cult Beauty. And she introduced me to something called Flash Facial. Now, it's very interesting about this product, because this product has got alcohol in, and I don't normally recommend, and I wouldn't recommend this for somebody with sensitive skin. And I learned by accident that it has alcohol in it. And there is a reason that it has alcohol in it, because it goes on as a gel, so you basically put it on your face as a gel, and it's a cooling sort of light green gel. And then don't open your eyes, because the alcohol then has to come off instantly. It literally evaporates within about 30 seconds. And then you're left with this sort of slightly sticky, dry gel, and then you roll it off. Oh, it's so satisfying to roll off the sort of dead skin cells, slight pigmentation when you come back off holiday. I can't use it at the moment because I've had laser facial. But, anyway, it's empty, but basically what you do is you put it on and it works so good on your neck. Do you ever do that thing that I do where you look at it and you go, I'm getting bands on my neck? I realise you haven't got bands on your neck, you just haven't cleansed it properly for ages. You put that product on here, put it all over, close your eyes, because the alcohol is going to come off. If you open your eyes, you'll feel the alcohol. And I don't normally recommend products with alcohol, but this doesn't stay on contact with your skin very long, and the alcohol is designed to evaporate straight away. And then, once you feel it sort of go sticky and dry and it stops kind of feeling cool, which takes not very long, I mean maybe 2 minutes at the most, you then roll it off. It's so satisfying to watch the rolls come off that are sort of weirdly brown and grubby. Or is that just me? I think it's everybody. It's part of her classic facial, and I really like that product. But not to use if you've got sensitive skin, because I do worry about the alcohol in it. The active ingredients in it are lactic acid, which I really like. I'm a big fan of lactic acid. It's a really gentle exfoliant, and it's really hydrating as well. So it's not like it's going to deep peel your skin, but just to use twice a week. It's just fun to use and to roll off, and actually works really well on your chest as well. So there you go. There are my Beauty Editors Empties for spring, early summer. The truth of the matter is, summer only came in the last kind of 2 weeks, so I was actually carrying on my kind of transition skincare, hair care range right the way through until basically the middle of July. They're products I highly recommend for everybody, and if anybody out there uses Kerastase Age Recharge and you want to bring it back, where do we sign? A signature, a petition now. Let's get it brought back. Let's rename it. I'll think of something better to call it, and I promise you it'll sell. It's brilliant. This is the Beauty Know-It-All. I answer all my questions personally. Twitter, Insta, Facebook, YouTube, whatever you ask me, that's what I'm here for. I am here to share the knowledge of the last sort of 20, 25 years. Because I just believe that there's so much knowledge going on in here. I just need to get it out and tell everybody. I did a live Facebook chat the other day. And actually, if you search Southwood Social on Facebook and then go back, you'll find it all, because it stays there forever. And the founder, Hayley, said to me, should we do an hour? And like 2 hours, 15 minutes later, I was still there answering questions. Because I just think there's so many people out there just want honest, open advice from somebody who's sort of their age, really. Probably a bit older, but still. So this is the Beauty Know-It-All. Subscribe, ask me questions. I promise I'll get back to every single one of them personally.